When it comes to getting the most nutrition out of your vegetables, the raw versus cooked debate has stirred both confusion and curiosity for years. Many of us grew up hearing that raw is best, preserving enzymes, vitamins, and the living essence of food. But science paints a more nuanced picture. In reality, cooking can enhance the bioavailability of certain nutrients while slightly diminishing others. Understanding how heat affects various vegetables, especially across different cooking techniques like steaming, boiling, roasting, or sautéing, can help us make smarter decisions that don't just preserve nutrients, but optimize them. Let's start by exploring a few of the vegetables most commonly found in kitchens around the world. Take tomatoes, for example. Raw tomatoes are rich in vitamin C, but once they're cooked, their lycopene content, a powerful antioxidant linked to reduced cancer risk and improved heart health, becomes far more bioavailable. Lycopene is tightly bound within cell walls, and cooking breaks those walls down, making it easier for our bodies to absorb this protective compound. Tomato sauce, in that sense, can be even more nutritionally potent than a fresh tomato salad. Carrots follow a similar logic. While some vitamin C is lost in the cooking process, as it is water-soluble and heat-sensitive, cooking carrots boosts the levels of beta-carotene, an antioxidant that converts to vitamin A in the body and supports immune health and vision. Steaming or lightly roasting carrots is particularly effective, as it softens their fibrous structure without leaching too many nutrients into water, as boiling might. Spinach presents an interesting duality. Raw spinach is high in folate and vitamin C, but it also contains oxalates, compounds that inhibit the absorption of important minerals like calcium and iron. Cooking spinach dramatically reduces these oxalates, making its iron and calcium more bioavailable. In this case, lightly sautéed spinach offers a different nutritional profile than raw leaves in a salad, but both forms bring unique benefits. Including both in your diet creates a balanced approach. Broccoli is one vegetable where cooking method matters a lot. Boiling it can significantly reduce levels of vitamin C and glucosinolates, compounds linked to cancer protection, but lightly steaming broccoli actually preserves most of its nutrients and even enhances the release of some antioxidants. Microwaving, surprisingly, tends to do quite well in nutrient retention because it uses little to no water and shorter cooking times. The takeaway? Avoid boiling it to mush, and broccoli remains a powerhouse whether slightly tender or crisp tender. Then there are cruciferous vegetables like kale, Brussels sprouts, and cabbage. These are often better tolerated and more digestible when cooked, especially for those with sensitive stomachs. Cooking reduces their goitrogenic compounds, which can interfere with thyroid function in large amounts. But as with broccoli, gentle steaming or sautéing is better than boiling. Not only does it preserve nutrients, it also enhances the flavor and texture, encouraging people to eat more of these deeply nutritious greens. Peppers, especially red and orange varieties, are loaded with vitamin C, which is very sensitive to heat. Eating these raw in salads or as snacks is one of the best ways to get their full vitamin C content. However, if you're stir-frying or roasting them, you still get a lot of the carotenoids and flavonoids, which are stable under heat. The vitamin loss is not total, and the flavor transformation often makes them more enjoyable to eat in larger quantities. Mushrooms are another standout when it comes to cooking benefits. Unlike most vegetables, mushrooms often release more of their antioxidant power when cooked, particularly when grilled or microwaved. Cooking also destroys trace amounts of toxins found in raw mushrooms, making them not just more nutritious, but safer to eat. Zucchini, eggplant, and squash all have high water content and mild flavor, and they benefit nutritionally from cooking in some surprising ways. While raw zucchini can be a crunchy salad addition, cooking concentrates their polyphenol content and enhances the digestibility of their fiber. With eggplant in particular, cooking dramatically reduces bitter compounds and boosts its nazenin content, a brain-protective antioxidant found in the purple skin. Even onions and garlic change character dramatically when exposed to heat. While raw garlic is known for its potent antimicrobial properties due to allicin, cooking mellows its bite and gives rise to different sulfur-containing compounds that support heart health. Onions retain a good amount of their quercetin content, an anti-inflammatory flavonoid, even after cooking, especially when sautéed or roasted. What's important to note in all of this is that cooking doesn't just mean heating vegetables into submission. It's about finding preparation methods that unlock deeper nutrition, enhance flavor, and make vegetables more appealing and digestible. Steaming, roasting, and sautéing, especially with healthy fats like olive oil, can protect or even enhance nutrient content. Moreover, the presence of fat improves the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins A, D, E, and K, and antioxidants like carotenoids, giving another reason why tossing roasted carrots or sweet potatoes with a drizzle of oil is not just delicious, but smart. In the end, the question isn't cooked or raw. It's how can I get the most from both? A mix of raw salads, steamed greens, roasted root vegetables, and stir-fried crucifers gives your body a broader spectrum of nutrients. Cooking is not the enemy of healthful eating, it's a tool. A carrot isn't less healthy when roasted, it's simply wearing a different nutritional outfit. Embracing both raw and cooked forms allows you to take full advantage of what nature has packed into these colorful, vibrant foods. When chosen and prepared mindfully, vegetables offer one of the most potent ways to support lifelong health, and in many cases, heat is not the destroyer, but the enhancer.